Dear LPKPs, Little Part Kutti Paanai channel members, viewers and subscribers, very good day to you all. So once again, I am really happy to meet you all. So in this video, we are going to have a genuine review about a medical institute, a university in Kyrgyzstan, specifically with regards to MBBS admission. There are some social media influencers in YouTube, Facebook and Instagram trying to promote this particular university or maybe institute. They take some percentage commission out of the video through each admission. Even there are registered consultants, there are agents, there are contractors who charge higher fees than the prescribed university fee. There are also 5th year as well as 6th year foreign students, specifically Indian students, who do not collect any money as commission, but their 5th year fee or maybe 6th year fee is discounted drastically just because they are bringing many students for this particular institute. Although this particular university or maybe institute has obtained the relevant affiliation, recognition and accreditations, we'll try to find out in this video whether the quality of education is really up to the international standards. We'll also try to find out in this video the fee, what they are charging through the university and what they are charging through the agents, contractors and so-called academic brokers. Well, without wasting much of our time, let us go straight into the genuine review about this particular institute. So this is the institute we are discussing about. So we have searched for this institute in the Google. Okay, so straight away we are getting the relevant search result. Okay, so this institute has been established during 2004. So let us go with the first website. Okay, so this is a Kyrgyzstan domain website. Okay, so here we can understand that it is maintained by Kyrgyz people and not Indian or maybe Pakistani people. Okay, so they have given the name of this particular institute. Admission has been open for September 2025. So suppose if you are planning to apply for this particular institute, which means that you should start the process by June of every year. If you browse through the institute, the programs, okay, under MD, we have like therapeutic disciplines, surgical disciplines, okay, morphological sciences as well. For example, with the surgical discipline, they have displayed the name of the head of the department. Okay, so here the email ID has been mentioned. Unfortunately, we do not have a telegram contact for this particular person. For example, if we go through morphological sciences, again we have the email ID being present. You can also browse through international cooperation section where they are publicizing information from time to time regarding the MOU, regarding the events, regarding the accreditation as well as affiliation information. In the accreditation as well as licenses section, okay, so here they have given some certificates. I can understand that these certificates are actually obtained from relatively easy international accrediting bodies. Okay, also you can find the accreditation information mostly from national standards. You can also find the information about the vice rector of international affairs. Okay, so the name has been mentioned but his contact details are missing. So in the admission section, okay, so they have given this information under admission officers. Okay, so here they are asking to go through registered consultants. Okay, so here the chief coordinator has been mentioned. Okay, so his telephone number, the Indian number has been mentioned. Also the email ID has been mentioned. Okay, for online consultation, there is a phone number you can call or maybe you can send message in WhatsApp. Okay, so also one educational consultancy is also mentioned. For example, Shaheen Educational Consultancy. Okay, they are available in Hindi, Urdu, English, Tamil, Telugu as well as Kannada language. Okay, also they have sub consultants. For example, Edicare Educational Consultancy, SR Educational Consultancy. We also have Shine International Bihar. Okay, there are several sub consultants. Okay, for example, if you are from Bangladesh, okay, so the person name is mentioned, also the telephone number is mentioned, the website is also mentioned. Okay, going into this particular website, okay, so this is actually a website for all other relative relevant countries. For example, Armenia, Bulgaria, China, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. Okay, we have a whole lot of countries, which means that he is not the only consultant for this particular institute. If you are from USA, Canada, European Union, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Also from Pakistan, UAE, we have separate email ID, separate contact addresses as well as offices. So this is the section for online admission. If you try to fill all these details, immediately they will be contacting you through email or maybe Telegram or WhatsApp. I believe that the registered consultant will immediately take charge of your queries. So let me show you an Indian website. Okay, so we believe that this website is maintained by a Indian nationality, because here in this particular website we can find only information in the English language. Okay, so this is .com domain. Okay, although they have one telephone number being associated with Kyrgyzstan, we believe that some kind of an Indian personality is maintaining this particular contact information. Okay, also we can find photos of Indian people as well. Okay, so they have displayed all other relevant details about this particular institute. So they have asked for the NEET score. Okay, and they have clearly mentioned that the NEET score is valid only for 3 years. Okay, so 50th percentile is actually required for general category. So they have split according to the category. For example, for different categories we have different percentiles, but you should understand that with regards to the university there is no discrimination. Probably I am thinking that this is a way to collect more charges from the particular student. So here in this particular English website they have displayed the different departments of this particular institute, also the campuses. For example, we have polyclinic, we have campus number 2 as well as clinic over here. So here they have mentioned approximately 2000 students are studying from India. So they have displayed also the gallery proofs about the Indian as well as Pakistani messes. Also they have displayed photos about practical laboratories as well. Please understand that if you have made up your mind to study in this particular institute, which means that you should only study and not involved in any other part-time work activities. They have given an admission helpline over here. Okay, so the person name is mentioned, also the telephone number with the email ID has been mentioned over here. So with the Kyrgyz website as well as the Indian website, we are not getting any particular relevant information regarding the accreditation, affiliation or maybe recognition. So that is the reason we decided to search in the Google. Okay, so the institute name space affiliation. Okay, so we are getting the information that it is approved by Ministry of Education and Science of Kyrgyzstan. Okay, it is approved by WHO, WFME. Okay, also with regards to India it is MCI, ECFMG as well as FAMER. Okay, so we can find this particular information. However, fortunately through the Google search results I was able to get this particular information. Okay, so in the particular Kyrgyz website even they have displayed this particular information about the affiliation and recognition. Okay, but actually if you try to browse through this particular website, they are not actually crystal clear or maybe transparent. So in the website we are not getting any particular information regarding the charges. Okay, for the fees, what they are charging for this particular institute. Okay, so we have searched in the Google. Okay, so the institute name space fee. Okay, so this is the search result. $3,400 roughly they are charging. Please note that this is an amount which is charged by the agents or maybe contractors. Okay, and this excludes the hostel fee, which accounts to $450 plus $200 for visa as well as registration. So let us go through one particular website where they are charging $3,400. Okay, also in another one website they are charging again $3,400. Apart from that we have hostel fee $450, medical and visa extension it is $200, that also includes registration. Okay, and we also have coaching fee, it is $200. Okay, documentation, registration, admission charges, everything it is approximately like $1,750. Okay, so totally they are collecting $6,000 or maybe 5,10,000 in Indian rupees, and the total course fee accounts to $23,000 or approximately 19.5 lakhs in Indian rupees. Similarly, if you go through another one particular website, they are charging the same amount, $3,400 per year, and they are pointing to the Kyrgyz website. If you go through another one particular website, again here also they have charged $3,400 per year. So in another one particular website, again here also approximately $3,200 they are charging. Okay, if you try to total the amount, it is approximately $5,050. Again, it is accounting to $6,000 or maybe 5 lakh in Indian rupees. In a different website, we are seeing some reduction in charges. Okay, so they have charged $4,500 per year. Okay, if you see the split up of cost, okay, we can see a drastic reduction. In another website, they are charging approximately $3,200 plus $800, so that accounts to approximately $4,000. So this is the only website where we are seeing some reduction in charges. So let me tell you the ground truth and reality of this particular institute. Okay, so if you try to approach directly, probably they might show the hand to a registered consultant. The tuition fee, hostel fee, mess fee, the police registration, visa, medical insurance, coaching for your FMG exam, everything, if you try to calculate, it is a maximum of $2,800 per year. Maximum it might account to 2,10,000 in Indian rupees. So probably if your registered consultant is charging $3,000, then it is reasonable. But if you go through a contractor or maybe an agent, they will charge you starting from $4,000 till $6,000 per year. So if you try to calculate for all the 6 years, you might end up spending between 13 lakh till 14 lakh in Indian rupees. Whereas if you try to go through an agent or maybe a contractor, then you might end up spending 20 lakh in Indian rupees till 22 lakh or maybe 23 lakh in Indian rupees. So with regards to quality of education, it is not up to the mark. It is not up to the international standards. Although they have obtained relevant recognitions, affiliations and accreditations, even though they have some special English groups for teaching the English speaking foreign students, even though they assure that they are giving coaching for the FMG exam, but these Google translated materials have less practical information than those materials what you try to get from your country of origin. Specifically, with regards to medically advanced countries like India, practical knowledge is being taught more than the theoretical knowledge. With regards to this particular institute, I generally feel that practical knowledge has been little less and technical information is really missing in the particular website. The agents, the contractors around us, without having any prior knowledge, they try to promote this particular institute without understanding the ground truth and reality. Anyhow, if you have made up your mind to study in this particular institute in any course, okay, so you should visit this particular website. Okay, so here the Indian government has given an advisory to the Indian students intending to study in the Kyrgyz Republic. Okay, so if you try to go through the eligibility criteria, so the students should have obtained eligibility certificate from NMC as per the eligibility requirement for taking admission in a UG medical course in a foreign medical institution, Regulation Act of 2002. Maybe there are cases that the university might not ask you for a NEET score if you directly approach them. So please note that your certificates, your mark sheets in India should be attested by MEA, New Delhi. So whatever fees that you are paying, for example, tuition fee, mess fee, hostel fee, visa extension fee, or maybe registration fee, please do not forget to get the bills as well as statements from the university directly. So after you have entered Kyrgyzstan, you should register yourselves with the Indian embassy. Okay, so here the website link has been mentioned. Also the telephone number, the emergency telephone number has been mentioned. So after you have successfully completed your degree, okay, so the certificates awarded by any one of the institute in the Kyrgyz Republic should be attested with the Ministry of Education of the Kyrgyz Republic. So this is actually mandatory for NMC exam or maybe other state council exam for registration purposes. So I am sure you would have benefited a lot out of this useful awareness video. Please note that not all universities in Kyrgyzstan are offering low quality of education. If you have not gone through our previous videos about getting a MBBS admission in a medical university in Kyrgyzstan, please go through our previous videos. So see you then in another interesting genuine review of studying abroad in a foreign university without an agent. Till then, be safe, be healthy.